I hope you're ready for this one, guys. Probably the most aggressive, most attacking judoka on the planet right now. And he's just taken gold at the Tokyo Grand Slam. I had a lot of fun making this video because usually I put together maybe, 20 or so clips of judoka for the highlights, but in this video it's got to be double that. It's got to be around 50. Not scoring attacks, but just really good judo, aggressive stuff. He puts in so many attacks, it's unbelievable. Must have incredible endurance. Oh, and one more thing, as his first contest ends by Shido here, but in all of his 5 fights, up until the final, didn't get a single Shido to his name. And even then, it's just one Shido in the final. Really impressive stuff from Lee. So this is his second round against Fernando. And look at the Ashiwaza. And Lee does a really good job of securing the sleeve, fighting off the sleeve. Here's a Seoi Nage, almost gets a score. And he can do this both sides. He's actually got a number of techniques. This also Dogari, he can do it right and left. Here you see it left-sided. Sode Suri Komigoshi. Look at this, Seoi Otoshi on the left side. A drop Seoi on the left, and then the right. I mean, this is just relentless. I'm having a hard time keeping up. And then a beautiful Ippon Seoi Nage as his opponent comes forward. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm not sure how many attacks it's been so far, but I really should keep count. This is insane. So Wazari up. And the good thing about Lee is, even when he's up a Wazari, he still just goes for it. Which a lot of judoka avoid. A lot of judoka feel more safe gripping than attacking. Attacking comes with a little bit of risk. You might get countered. But there's something about Lee and his judo where his attacks are so good, even though they're so varied. He's doing all sorts of different attacks. Very rarely do you see him in a position where he's about to get countered. And I think that's just because people don't know what to expect from him. He's throwing attacks on the left side, on the right side, different kinds of attacks. He's got such a huge repertoire of techniques, and not afraid of the newaza as well. Quarterfinal now, and this is against Tokayev, who took out Nagase in the previous round. Tokayev had a really strong right hand that he was putting on Nagase's lapel, and it really stopped a lot of what Nagase was able to do. But Lee, you can see, controlling that sleeve and leading the pace. Drops Seoi Nage, breaking the grip off, using it, looking for an Osoto, and then a Seoi Otoshi. Here's a left-sided Sode. And this is the score, the Wazari score in Golden Score that gets it done for him. And I mean, this is just relenting. I mean, I feel like a lot of people just get overwhelmed, and then eventually a technique comes and they just go over. Really is just a tsunami of attacks. Semi-final now against Gaithier. Sorry, I'm not too good with my French names. And I haven't seen this person from Canada before. Uchimoto attempt here by Lee. Another technique that he's good at. Off the double sleeve. And here's a score. Left-sided. Seoi Otoshi, maybe a Tai Otoshi there. Almost gets swept here by the Ashiwaza. And this sequence here, I really don't understand what happened to Gaithier. I mean, I think he just gets overwhelmed. I think he just drops down because he was so afraid of all the possibilities of what Lee was going to do. And he just dropped down, put a hand to the mat. And he didn't even get a Shido for it. And as I said earlier, I mean, Lee was already up, last seconds of the round, still attacking, throwing in a nice Ochigari attack there. So we're into the final now. And I would say across the whole day, I mean, the Tokyo Grand Slam, very high level competition. But the road to the final that Lee had, I mean, there were probably some guys here who are not the best of the best, but Cass, I mean, he's a world champion himself. He's a gold medalist at these Grand Slams many times over. But he went over too, so, I mean, Lee really dominated this fight with his pace. That was a Wazari score. Nice. Kochi Makikomi. And Lee was, I mean, he was even keen to go down onto the ground with Cass. There's a nice Seoi Otoshi. Cass did well to jump out of that one. But Lee, I mean, here's another one. As I was saying, I mean, he's just so fearless. He just jumps into situations, not afraid to get countered. There's a Kataguruma. I mean, the one fight, it was a while ago against Grigolashvili. I mean, he was trying to throw Grigolashvili with Uranage, and he was totally happy in there, you know, in kind of Grigolashvili's zone, and here he is in Cass's kind of zone, playing the Newaza game. Really interesting, really exciting judoka. So that's Lee, guys, winner of the Tokyo Grand Slam. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.